Ooh, somebody's watching. Hey, watcher. I mean, viewer. Ugh, that was ugly.
Oh, we're on like now.
Yeah, we're live.
You stay here or goes? Okay.
It don't matter. You can stay there. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Black Box. It's Grace. Who are you?
I'm Mariah.
Who's Mariah?
Mariah is a student at Kent. Mariah is Mariah Diamond _ on Instagram. And yeah, I'm super happy to be here.
Who are you?
I'm Will.
Who's Will?
Will is, I don't know,
You gotta know some.
regular old dude. Like every day. I don't know. At Will216 _ on Twitter. What I'm following.
Alright. So we're gonna get started. I was just tweeting, my bad, y'all, telling everybody to tune in and to watch the live video. So we're gonna start with our in the news / serious moment of the week. So what do y'all want to start with? I gotta find my notes. And if there's anything that I missed, we got Cardi B. No, Cardi B is gonna be the serious moment of the week, so we're gonna save that for last. We can talk about our boy Jesse. Oh, in my first episode, I was on here saying that Jesse deserved to go to jail, and that if Jesse went to jail, I wouldn't be mad. I still stand by what I said. Like, I mean, he was let go of all his charges, but him getting let go of all the charges does not mean that he didn't do anything. And I just feel like it's all fishy, because at the end of the day, you're not going to get your ass beat while you're eating a sandwich. You're not going to drop the sandwich, pick up the sandwich, and then take the sandwich home and talk about the sandwich for evidence. Like,
what?
Yeah, bro, like, the whole thing, like, he got his ass beat on the way back from Subway. And he picked up the sandwich after he got his ass beat. And, like, the sandwich was, like, part of the evidence. I don't know if he ate the sandwich or, like, he took the sandwich home. And then it's like, you gonna let somebody put a noose around your neck and you leave with the noose on your neck? Like,
it's just everything about it is, I mean, I always, when I first heard about it, my mom texted me, like, something is weird about this.
Period.
And the thing is, I know Jesse's, his sister. His sister is my aunt's sister-in-law. So I text her, like, is everything okay?
Like, is everything okay?
No, like, that, I will show you right now. Like, I text her, like, you know, praying for Jesse. I hope everything's fine. She responded, like, what are you talking about? So I'm like, wait, what? I swear to you. Swear.
But you better come on. Jesse is okay. Just pay attention, or he needs it.
You know what I mean? So I'm just like, okay, like that. And then like everybody, you know, was all like, oh, it was a joke. Or not a joke, like a publicity stunt. I'm like, wow.
I don't know, man.
It's crazy. So
it's just all fishy to me, like the brothers. And then I do believe that like it was proven that the payment was like a $3,500 payment. They were saying that he paid the brothers for the attack, but then that was found to be proven that the payment was for athletic training. My only beef, honestly, about this whole Jesse situation, he deserves whatever comes to him, but I don't like how the Chicago Police Department is doing the most now. Like the police chief, the police department, the mayor, and Donald Trump are all looking to press charges against Jesse. Like right now, they're trying to look to press 130 bans. They want to charge him. Excuse me. I guess that was the cost of the investigation and the cost of all the resources and stuff that he used during this. But and then they're talking about this is just a mockery and all this. It's a mockery of the police department and it wasted resources, and it just kills me how they're so outraged for this. But it's like when Laquan McDonald got killed a couple years ago and the police chief, like everybody got off, nobody cared about that. Where was y'all uproar then? Y'all didn't care then. And Donald Trump getting involved, like yeah, Donald Trump actually said like yeah, we're gonna try to get him.
yeah,
and it's like this is exactly why he should never say anything in the first place, because now. And I said this on the first episode, like now anytime something happens, it's going to be looked at as a joke. Because people are already like, oh, it might be another Jesse situation. And then anytime we give Cheeto Head a reason to talk,
Cheeto hair.
Cheeto Head, he looks like a Cheeto.
I'm sorry.
Our president, like, his face is the color of his Gatorade. Like, he looks like a Cheeto. And I'm cool on it. Did y'all see Us?
Yes,
Yeah.
and it scared me.
I wasn't scared.
I wasn't scared.
It was weird as fuck, but I wasn't scared.
Confusing.
I was confused.
I was sitting in the theater like, what did I just watch?
Literally.
Like, and then me and my mom went home and watched like 4 different interpretations of it.
So what do you all think the movie is about?
Okay, so boom. So boom. Sorry if anybody watching hasn't seen Us yet.
If you haven't seen it by now,
Spoiler alert.
But the fake Adelaide was the real Adelaide.
yeah.
And the fake Adelaide was the real Adelaide, right? So like even like throughout the movie, like when they was all sitting at the table eating, and she was eating strawberries, and everybody else was eating, you know, normal food. It's like, why are you eating strawberries?
I
girl?
found that weird too.
And then like the one part,
that.
the one part where she when they were at the beach. And the lady kept like trying to talk to her and like, you want something to drink? She's like, no, like I just drink water. Oh, like are you okay? She's like, I'm just not really good with talking with people. But you know, in the under thing, like they couldn't talk, right?
Yeah.
I think the little boy was switched out.
He wasn't switched.
No, listen, but this is my theory. Well, the theory from the people I'm watching. So boom, remember when he was saying like,
Something about last summer.
yeah. He was a weirdo.
Oh, yeah.
And then like when she was snapping off beat and he was snapping off beat too, weirdo. And then at the end of the movie when he was staring at his mama like, you're not the real one.
I think he looked at her like that because he heard everything.
Yeah, I think
they talked about.
he heard everything that they was talking about when he was in the
Low
locker.
key. And
That's
then,
why he was looking at his mama like she was. I don't think they were switched because, and I think like when every time he flicked that lighter, I think it burned the little boy in the underworld, and that's why his face was all burnt up.
low key.
But I don't know. Winston Duke was a bitch.
Which one is that?
The daddy.
The
He was a bitch.
You know what he reminds me? Well, I can't say that on here.
You can tell me off air.
But he reminds me. His character reminded me of someone that
I was
we
like,
know.
look, bruh, I was watching the movie. Oh man, I just spilled that on myself. I was looking at the movie like, whose man is he? Like, what type of husband did you pick? Like,
Actually, I got to whisper in your ear. Does he not remind you of him?
but he's cute. They're both cute though.
I mean, yeah, but they're both slow.
I've never really talked to him to know that he's slow.
He's slow.
I can get that from him.
Wish they could have gave us more background on
Yeah.
his dad. Like, why was he so square?
Yeah, the
Like,
dad
why
was
did he
such
come
a
from- he
babe.
was just
The one
lame as
part,
hell.
but I could tell that. Excuse me. It was a lot of like he measured himself to people. a lot.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't really secure with who he was.
Yeah, he was very insecure because just
The
like
one
the
part-
boat.
Yeah, the boat, and then the one part where he was like, you know, he bought that car to like. Why
Piss
did he
me
have to buy
off.
that car?
Yeah, he
Like,
bought that car to make me mad. Like,
and the daughter, she was just normal kid.
that damn phone. She stayed on her phone.
Swear she did.
Shit,
That's me though. I was about to say that's probably how my parents and people be feeling about me because I stay on my phone. I think it was a good movie though. I was kind of confused. Ain't no kind of. I was very confused, and like Mariah said, I had to look up hella think pieces and breakdowns and. But what kills me is people. I was on Twitter arguing with Gio. I forget what, bruh. I wish I had my phone. I forget what Gio said, but Gio tried to say, bruh, what the fuck did Gio say? Me and Brandon was like, bruh, did you watch the same movie that we watched?
Probably not.
What did he say? I think he said that the mom didn't get switched. Yeah, he tried to say the mom ain't get switched or something like that.
Adelaide for sure got.
Yeah, and then he tried to say the little boy got. I don't even remember, but I just know.
Ooh, but then like, did you peep that like the Thriller shirt, like in
Yes,
Thriller?
the Thriller shirt because it was like.
no, like Thriller, like how Thriller, like Mike Jack was like cool.
Yeah, and he was like
another
the hidden
person.
side to him.
Jordan Peele is.
He's a genius.
Yeah, but he weirds me out. I feel like if I met him in real life, I'd be like, you're a weirdo. Like, what happened to Key and Peele? I miss this Jordan.
I never
This
watched.
stuff.
I didn't watch too much Key and Peele,
Oh,
but
Key and
that
Peele is
classroom skit.
hilarious. Oh, the
Bruh.
AA rhyme.
You done fucked up.
AA rhyme.
Black A. What, bro? He was fucking.
Jacqueline?
He was fucking up.
The lock-in was the funniest one. I think.
I love Key
It
and
was the
Peele.
funniest one.
Is there anything else that I missed? What else happened this week? I feel like it was something else. Besides Cardi, we gonna talk about Cardi.
Crazy thing is, I didn't even see that whole Cardi B thing. I didn't see the resurfaced video.
I
She
didn't
wild
see
as
it.
hell for that. She wild
Okay,
as
well,
hell.
I guess we're gonna talk about Cardi.
She
I
wild as
didn't. Now, here's my thing. I didn't watch the video. I don't want to watch the video, but I heard enough from the video. Like, I heard like about the video. Basically, I guess Cardi was talking about her past. 3 years ago, she was talking about what she did before that, and was saying like, "This is what I used to do, and I was ashamed of it." Did you watch it? Is that what she said?
Yeah, I watched the video.
Is that true?
Yeah, she
So,
she went
okay.
into went into detail.
Yeah.
So,
And here's my thing. People are attacking her. First of all, people love to preach, "Oh, she's changed. She's learned from her mistakes, or let this person grow." That's what the fuck Cardi did, and y'all are mad at her. And y'all should be mad at her. Because, like, drugging people, robbing people, I mean, some niggas, I'm not gonna say some niggas deserve to get robbed. But, first of all, you paying for pussy. You're doing something illegal yourself. And you don't have to, and she said she did that because she felt like that's what she had to do. You don't have to do that, but it's a part of the game. Bitches get set niggas up, niggas rob, steal bitches. Like, it's just a part of the game. But that doesn't make it okay. The robbing part is, alright, whatever. But drugging niggas, that's where you take shit too far. And the fact that people are comparing Cardi to R. Kelly or Bill Cosby, not comparable. Like, cow plus fish equals hot dog. Like, it's no correlation. Like, yeah, drugging is bad, and they're the same in that aspect, but there's no way that you can compare rape to robbery.
I was about to say, I hate when there's people on Twitter was trying to do that. Compare rape to, you can't do that.
And then somebody was like, well, if you taking a nigga money, you raping him. Shut your ass up. Like, somebody was in my mention saying that. Like,
That didn't even make any sense.
it doesn't make any sense. Like, and then Bill Cosby, and it was, bro, people was caving for, like, writing whole think pieces. Y'all need to cancel Cardi, and if y'all want to cancel her, cancel her. Because if somebody felt, because I can completely understand why somebody wouldn't want to fuck with her no more off of that. But like I said in the beginning, I just feel like you got to look at it from a place of growth. It's not like Cardi was going around like, "Oh yeah, I drugged this nigga and I'll do it again, and I'll rob this nigga and da-da-da-da."
I think she said that.
She did?
Yeah. Something like that. I'm not sure. I think she said if I had to, then I would.
Well, no, I know in the video, and then there was another thing where she said that people was mad because she said that if her nigga cheated on her, she would drug him and then set up a threesome with her and the tranny. And people was like,
That was a while ago.
yeah, it was the same thing. But no, but that people was talking about that again this week. And I mean, something like that, that's so clearly a joke. Like,
A tranny? Yikes.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like that's not realistic. I don't know, maybe it's a reach that I think that's like
But everybody
blatantly a
knows
joke.
that Cardi B is just.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's how Cardi talks.
She's
That's the
Cardi
thing
B.
that
So,
Cardi
like,
says.
that's just, she says wild things.
Like,
now.
Cardi said something like that to me, or if I heard her say that, I wouldn't think nothing twice. So, oh, that's just Cardi. Like, but maybe that's the part of a problem.
Right.
She has grown tremendously.
I do. I just feel like we should just acknowledge change.
Because she has grown tremendously.
And she's writing a memoir. Like, it's supposed to be a tell-all. So,
See, too soon. It's like you done came far, but
well, no, I feel like, and I think this incident is something that made her want to do that because I think she wants to give the real. And another thing about Cardi cares too much. Like, she's always explaining herself. She's always talking, defending herself. And I mean, I can't say that I wouldn't do the same thing, but it's just, I just feel like Cardi is always doing that extra step. And she cares a lot. And she even says it herself, like, she just cares too much. And I feel like being a celebrity, you have to develop that layer of thick skin because being famous, no matter what you do, people gonna talk about you. You could
Good or bad.
save the world, cure global warming, create a cure to cancer and AIDS, and they still gonna find something bad to say about you. So, Bacardi, you fucked up with that one. And all the people reaching, y'all need to stop reaching because it's not. You can't compare that to R. Kelly. I just really feel like people just move so hard. They just don't want to let R. Kelly or Bill Cosby go so bad to the point where they just have to. They just want to take somebody else down because they feel like R. Kelly is being attacked, and it's sad.
It kills me.
You just gotta deal with the facts that R. Kelly is a wild ass nigga, but people still gonna listen to his music.
I was about to say,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, see, my views are a little different. I'll probably cause some controversy because I'll probably cause some controversy. But I feel as though I watched the whole Surviving R. Kelly thing, you know. I watched all of that. Okay. Am I saying that what he did? Now, let me say this before I say what I'm about to say. What he did or does or whatever, it's wrong. It's bad. You
I hope they
shouldn't
can
be
hear us because the
interested-
volume is not up at all.
It's okay.
Yikes.
You should not be interested in children. I understand all of that. But underneath the same umbrella, you see what I'm saying? These girls, and I don't know if y'all watched the documentary or not. Oh, I wasn't telling my mom where I really was. I was telling her one thing that really wasn't one thing, or I was saying I was with this person, but I was really with R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and
then,
I
like,
said something. Yeah, I said that.
the
on
one
Twitter,
girl,
too.
the one girl that was like, he thought that I was, he thought I was 18. I told him I was 18, but I was really 16. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and that's the same.
That's
the same.
my-
people
that's
on
my
Twitter.
whole
People on
thing.
Twitter was so mad at me because I said the same kind of thing, and it's like, yeah, you can be victimized, but also you know what you're doing.
And everybody
Like-
know that R. Kelly is R. Kelly.
That-
R. Kelly
literally.
is R. Kelly.
Like he said,
Like-
we've known y'all should have gotten him 30
R.
years
Kelly-
ago.
R. Kelly pees on people. And y'all
It's video
still-
footage. But I just feel like, and I'm all for separating the artist from the music. But with R. Kelly, I feel like you just gotta throw all that shit away because all his music is about sex, and he likes little girls. So that would make the songs about fucking little girls, and I just can't get with that.
Yeah. I just feel like.
But it was hard to let feeling on your booty go.
I mean, like, I just feel like I'll still
That's
step
a
in
lot.
the name of love.
I'm not
really.
stepping. I'm not stepping in the name of
I feel
love.
like I'm still.
I'm not stepping in the name of love.
Trapped
Because
in the Closet is still a comedy to me. It will always be.
Never really listened to R. Kelly, but
He
R.
has
Kelly
some
got
bops.
bops.
He has some bops.
Damn.
And he
Like-
has, I'm sure there's one on the brink of coming out because he's going through yet another crisis. But
Oh no.
ain't
Oh.
nobody gonna listen to
No, I feel
new
like at
shit.
this point R. Kelly can't. R.
Nobody
Kelly
listens
can't
to
come
that
with no
shit.
heat. But what if it's that much of a banger?
it's gonna be that much of a banger, and you know it.
I'm not buying it.
I'm telling
He
you.
won't get a
I
head
believe I can
nod.
fly.
He won't get a foot tap.
I believe I can fly.
No, because y'all really gotta think about it. This nigga really did pop it, drop ignition in the middle of that sex shit. Like,
And that's a bop.
Step in the Name of Love, Happy People, Chocolate Factory, all of that shit came out. He dropped
But
Chocolate
you
Factory.
can't,
I believe
you
I
can't,
can fly.
you can't do that twice. You're not gonna be able to do that.
He
twice.
did it twice.
He did it more than
He
twice.
did it twice.
He did it like 6 times.
That's what I'm saying. He already did it twice.
he killed.
I'm still not
I
fucking
don't
with him.
think
It's
that shit
fuck R.
gonna fly
Kelly
with
with
our generation.
a mile long metal dick. It's fuck R. Kelly with that. Like, for real. Like, he deserves everything terrible that comes to him. And I hope he rots in hell. And I hope they bury him under the jail and throw away the key and burn that bitch down. But
I wouldn't say all of that.
Yeah.
I would say
No.
I pray that R. Kelly gets the help that he needs.
he don't want the help
But
though.
also though, like he a sick ass nigga, but people enabled him.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying.
And that's another, yeah, that do you notice all the celebrities, like you could say this is like Donald Trump, you could say this in Bill Cosby, any of them niggas, like when you are that famous and powerful, ain't nobody gonna tell you no. So you like, and then there's a psychological thing because he's already fucked up, and you could tell just from that interview, listening to him talk, anything that he says, he's mentally fucked up. But like when you are so narcissistic, not even because that shit, even if you're not a narcissist, that shit will turn you into one. But like nobody telling you no, everybody doing everything that you do. Everybody allowing you to do whatever you want to do because you have the power. Because if I'm paying your bills and I'm feeding you and I done gave you $30 to feed your mom, bitch, I wish you would tell me no. Like,
I just feel like, did you guys see the interview with his brother on the radio, and they were saying how his big sister was molesting them? You know what I mean? Like,
hurt people hurt people.
I think that plays a big role in why he was the way that he was, and because he didn't deal with that or get the help that he needed, that just created a monster.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And now here we are. I don't know how many years later, but many years later, and he's still dealing with that hurt. And them little girls, that little Joycelyn Savage and
I didn't even watch
Andrea,
it, but I heard that shit. How they was popping off at the mouth with Gail.
the one girl, the one that didn't really she didn't say much in the documentary, but she had a little firecracker. I was watching like, whoa, Tony, not Gail.
And that's just disrespectful. Like, and you can tell that all of that shit is a train. Like R. Kelly was telling them, all right, when we go on this camera, you're gonna do this, you're gonna say that. So
my whole thing is like, how do you take command from someone that can't read? Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I just feel as
like
though
R. Kelly can't read. This
like,
man, like, you gonna let a nigga that can't read tell you what to do? Cause bitch.
It don't matter if you got money.
I know.
But
me, I know me being myself,
that
like, bruh, like me and this nigga, cause I come for low blow. So if me and this nigga arguing, like, shut up. Tell me what that word say. The fuck? And then come talk to me. Like,
that's me.
And then I would have got my ass slapped. Like,
yeah, but like my thing is my thing is this. You know what I mean? Like, there are several ultimatums that you could have put up with R. Kelly, especially if all that stuff that was going on or is going on, whatever his may have been, was going on. Like, I can't talk to my mom. Oh, all right, but I'm just gonna expose everything. Since I can't.
But how can you expose everything though? Because it's like you don't have a phone, you don't have nowhere to go. This nigga's locking you up, so you would literally have to escape.
I felt bad for the one girl who turned into a boy. That was weird.
I stopped watching the documentary after a certain point, but there's rumors, and then I read the Little Daddy's Little Girl's Confessions, a book that was it was an anonymous book allegedly written by a girl that was like one of his little sex slaves. But in the book, she said that like R. Kelly was bisexual and she would like fuck him with dildos and they would have threesomes with other men. So like I said, I stopped watching the documentary, but when I had read the book before the documentary came out. Daddy's Little Girl. Bro, I read that shit in one day at work. I was at work bored and I just read it. Like,
You need to find it.
it was on. I gotta see if I can still find it. If I find it, I can send it to you. But it was a thread on Twitter. Like somebody posted it on Twitter. But R. Kelly and Cardi B
Not comparable.
and Bill Cosby are not one and the same. And that's it for in the news this week. Next, I'm going to be talking about what I'm reading this week. And the book that I read last week, I just finished it, is called From the Browder File by Anthony T. Browder. It's about Anthony Browder is, he's a black man, and his life work and his goal is to learn more about black people. Like, he's been to Africa and Europe like over 50 times to just investigate everything. But he wrote an advice column, not an advice column, but a paper, I guess, asked him to write like essays and different topics about the black experience and just like black things. And he wrote a book compiling the essays. And some of the different topics that were discussed, I think all black people should read this book for real though. Like, it talks about how like the major causes of death for black people. It talks about how black people, basically like how everything came from black people. Like the first civilization was Egypt, but they tell you that, and then the Egyptians, the Roman, and all like the Greek people came and took what they learned that the Egyptians did and basically plagiarized it, and now everything that they say, like all the Greek philosophers and all the Roman philosophers, is bullshit. Like all that shit came from Egypt and came from black people, but they don't want to allow us that. Talks about melanin. It talks about trying to find like the different. Okay, so like talks about the creation of the word Negro. So I'll read a little passage. Pick a name, any name. My professor read this to me a whole bunch of times. I'm not telling y'all what school I go to, but if y'all know who Baba is, shout out to him. Mm-hmm. But pick a name, and this is like the essay is called The Creation of the Negro. Pick a name, any name, Negro, colored, black, or African American. Call a people by any name and they are still the same people, right? Wrong. The name that you respond to determines the degree of your self-worth. Similarly, the way a group of people collectively respond to a name can have devastating effects on their lives, particularly if they did not choose their name. Asians come from Asia and have pride in Asian race. Europeans come from Europe and have pride in European accomplishments. Negroes, I am to assume, came from Negro land, a mythical country with an uncertain past and an even more uncertain future. Since Negro land is a myth, where did the myth of the Negro originate? The key to understanding what a Negro is to understand the definition of that word and its origin. The Portuguese were the first Europeans to enslave Africans, and they were the first to call them Negroes. When the Spanish became involved in the slave trade, they also used the word Negro to describe Africans. And Negro is an adjective that means black. And they got the word, black was associated with death. And the word death is derived from the Greek word necro, which means dead, and is similar in sound and meaning to the word Negro. And in European history, Negro and necro were commonly interchanged and used to reference death, mental death of a spirit, or mental or spiritual death of a person. So when white people first arrived to Greece, and when the Greeks arrived to Egypt, they seen that black people were obsessed with like spirits and ancestors, and they assumed that like black people were obsessed with the dead and were trying to communicate with the dead and spirits, and that's where they created Negro from. So basically, black people, Negro, the word Negro means dead. So basically, they were calling us the dead people the whole time, and it's just fucked up because we don't know shit about our own people, and that's why I'm glad I'm a Pan-African Studies major. Because now I'm woke. Not woke, I hate that word, but now I know a lot. But like it just talks about facts about religion and how religion was not made for black people and how it like originated from slavery. Like the first slave ship to come to America was called the Jesus. I don't know if y'all know that.
Yeah. And they were getting on it to, like they thought they were going to see Jesus.
Yeah, they thought they were getting on the ship to think they were seeing Jesus. And like basically, I've talked about this in my other episode, but basically religion was like a form to mentally enslave black people. But it's a great read. Hold on, I'll show y'all the cover. I think everybody should read it. I bought the ebook online for like $10. This is what it looks like. All right. And now the box. So, if y'all don't know, the box is a box with random topics. You can't see anything that's in the box. I'll go first. Not looking. Idea of the perfect date. Okay, so my perfect day would be... Alright, boom. So... I get a text or something, and he tell me like, all right, get cute, but he don't tell me where we going. This has never happened to me before. So Cash, if you're watching, but just a text and like, look real cute. I'm about to take you here, but I don't know where I'm going. Or like, just dress for the occasion, and then I'm gonna pick you up at like blank. So when you pick me up, I want to get picked up. I want him to be in the car. I want some weed to be rolled up. And I want to smoke on the way to wherever we're going. And then hopefully some food is involved. And just fun. Like, I don't really care what we doing as long as food is involved and I'm happy. So yeah. What's your idea of a perfect date?
Mine?
Yeah. We all have to answer.
Okay. This is about to sound like it's me, so you know it's about to be like extra.
Some prissy ass shit.
Honestly, I don't I don't know these type of questions make me anxious.
Why?
Because I don't think about perfect dates. I don't go on dates. People don't take me on dates.
Alright, well somebody needs to take
Okay.
Mariah on a date.
I think
I'm about to go live on Instagram too, but my iPad probably gonna die.
okay. Instagram's right there, boo.
You see me looking for it?
I think my perfect date. Wow. You go first. Let me think for a second. Like, no, he has to go first. I have to think, Grace. I don't go on dates.
Well, you need to go on some dates.
Am I taking or am I?
It don't matter. Whatever a perfect date is to you. So this could include somebody taking you on a date. This is awkward.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna work out.
I don't think it's gonna work either.
Like, you might have to, like, you know what I mean?
I can't get all three of us.
You need an easel. I have an easel.
I don't know.
Perfect dates.
I tried.
It's gotta be fun. And it
It's gotta be
food
fun.
involved. So, perfect date would probably have to be like us doing some like out of the ordinary stuff.
Like what? Follow the Black Box Live, y'all. Y'all gotta know what y'all think y'all perfect date
Perfect date?
is.
I don't know.
Y'all gotta know what y'all perfect date is.
Perfect date? Nah. I don't know what the
Like-
perfect date is.
Alright, what do y'all pick? Y'all suck. You next.
I forgot what purple meant.
Purple is like a life question, so it could be something that's like deep.
These goals in life and how are you working towards them?
Yeah, your biggest goals in life and how you're working towards them. My perfect date. A picnic that ends with sex, like Jason's lyric. Yes, in the fields. Yes.
My biggest goal in life is to be happy and genuinely happy.
Yes, I love that goal. How are you gonna achieve this? How are you working towards this?
Not letting things bother me. Not
Yeah.
making stuff make me discontent.
Yeah. I gotta work on that. I definitely have to work on that. What about you, Will?
Let's see. Biggest goal in life. Working towards. I got two really. Just being successful.
Same.
I don't know.
I wish like there was a way to see all of us, because the fact that we can't see all of us.
I don't know, just being successful. Not even being successful, knowing that
Businesses are-
everybody around me in my circle is proud of me. I think that is.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great answer.
Because you can be successful in a lot of different ways now. So that and creating a path for my children or a child. Because I only want one.
Why do you only want one?
Just
I don't
one.
want
I don't
one
know because I can't.
I want a lot.
Kids are not mine.
And I feel that kids ain't for everybody. They're definitely not.
But if I can change, because I didn't grow up bad or anything, but like if my kid don't have to work
Yeah.
or can just focus on being a kid, then yeah, it'll make me feel better about myself. So those are my two biggest goals that I've accomplished.
Let me see. What was the question again? My biggest goals in life are to one, be happy, and also to be successful. How I'm working on that. It's just trying to keep a peace of mind, trying to help keep myself happy, because I feel like happiness comes from within yourself. Like, regardless of what else is going on, it's all, I'm not gonna say it's all a mental thing, but it kind of is. Because, like, if you can allow yourself to remain happy and be cool throughout everything, then you can be fine. And to be successful, I'm working towards that by just working
You're
hard.
like a walking money bag. You're already successful.
I want to be more successful, and I know it'll come. But like working towards being successful, I guess just grinding. Like that sounds cliche, but like doing the things that I need to do that'll solidify my path later. Working now so I don't have to work later. Yeah.
Yeah, that too. I don't want to work my whole life.
Yeah,
until I'm 60.
I want to try to be honest. If I could like graduate, because I'm gonna graduate when I'm like 22. If I graduate at 22, work 20 years and retire like 42, that's lit.
Yeah.
That's so lit. And I've been working since I was 15, so I've already been working for like 6 years. Like, I want a break.
Yeah, shit like
I need a rich husband. I'm gonna be the rich husband. I just feel like regardless of what I do in life, I'm gonna have more money than my man. So, you pick.
that. Not really.
Y'all can't see Will. Here's Will. Mine, yeah, mine
Let's
passed.
see. What were the highest and lowest points in your life?
Oh, we can geek today.
How do you deal with them? Oh, highest point. Watching my mom, like just look at me because I'm the youngest out of 5. So, hey, how y'all doing? Yeah, I'm the youngest out of 5. So, and like watching her watch me walk across the stage when I graduated college, that was probably the highest. Lowest, I don't know. Probably breaking my ankle in high school and like not being able to play basketball my junior and senior season.
Damn.
Yeah,
But you a baller's life type of nigga.
yeah.
I was
definitely.
about to ask
Yeah. Niggas was in the gym 24/7.
You sound like my boyfriend.
Yeah, that shit was.
My highest point was being hired to work for my boss.
Who's your boss, girl? Tell everybody who your
I
boss
work
is.
for Haha Davis. I'm his stylist and personal assistant. And my
Yes.
lowest point would be losing my granddad because he was like my dad. We were really close. So, and what was the last part of the question? How do I cope with that?
Yeah, how do you deal with the bad?
This is about to sound so toxic and so bad, but I just try not to think about it. Like, I just try to not think about it. And when I get in those moods where I do think about it, yeah, I just try to distract myself so I don't think about it. That's so bad. Don't be like me. But
No, same.
That
because-
girl, that's my number one coping mechanism. Trying not to think about things.
That's me.
yeah, I'm an emotional eater too, which is not good. But
The worst point in my life. Okay, don't do what I did, y'all. Don't be like me. I did some. Well, this really ain't that bad. I'm talking about it like I done killed a nigga or something. But I got a DUI underage. Oh, we got 2 people watching. Hey. I got a DUI when I was 19, and my license was suspended for a year. And this is at a point in my life when I couldn't sit my hot ass down. So I was still driving. I was still out here. Got caught driving under suspension like twice. Like, I just out here being fried. And how I got through it, I mean, I had no choice but to sit in the house. Because, I mean, unless somebody was coming to get me, I wasn't Ubering everywhere. That was dead. And I was lucky that, like, my mom would, like, pick me up and take me to work, and my friends would help out, and my boyfriend would. But I was sick, like, and then my car got totaled. But I really think all of that was God telling me to sit the fuck down, because I was fried.
I take back my lowest point. I almost went to jail. Man, I was like this close. That shit is not fun.
It's not.
Lawyer fees.
It's not.
Going back to court
That
7 o'clock
summer-
in the morning.
Bruh,
that
that's
shit
what I'm
is
saying.
annoying.
That court shit would stress you the fuck out. And then it's like I got in trouble, kept getting in trouble, kept getting in trouble, kept getting in trouble. Like, my mom had to pay for a fucking lawyer for me. Like she was real. Like, I didn't think I was gonna go to jail, but like, whoo, I was living on the fucking edge, and I'm glad I'm not a hot boy no more, because I was the hottest hot boy. Like, the block was scorching. Like, the block was literally scorching.
Don't let your iPad die.
It's okay. It can die. The highest point in my life, nothing really significant has happened. Like, I have a great life. I can honestly say the highest point in my life is every day. This is dead ass shit to say.
I think
But, like,
finding your niche would be good.
yeah, I really do, because it's like, I don't have that yet. I don't know.
You
I
did
just-
find your niche.
I think so. I gotta figure out how to make that work, though. But, yeah. Like I said, I have a great life. I know I'm gonna have a lot more high points. I know there's gonna be a lot more low points, but really can't complain. I can't really think of anything too significant either. So, pick some out the box. What time is it? We got like 20 more minutes left. We're doing good timing. Not looking. All right. What was the last picture you took
Of like,
of anything like on your phone? I don't have my phone. I guess I can look on my iPad, but I'm gonna have to just get off alive. Actually, it might have been some news, so I'm not gonna look at my iPad.
let me see, I'll pull it up.
I'm gonna look. I'm gonna look from an angle. I'm gonna look from an angle. Because they're gonna be all up displayed. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I took a picture of. I'm ugly. Come on in the camera. He kissed Beyonce.
Yeah, power.
Yeah,
Wait, because I just seen Twitter. Like I guess that's one of the things that's trending on Twitter. He kissed her on the lips.
No, he kissed her like right here.
but he did that shit right.
But he did it twice.
Jay-Z.
He's like, hey, and then they talk. He's like,
I mean, he
"Hi."
got a wife, so was that shady?
I mean, it looked like a friend. I don't know, because I ain't going around kissing my niggas.
No,
girlfriends,
that's not
but,
flying.
Yeah.
But you know how rich niggas do things.
Yeah. And it's not like Jay-Z gonna beat his ass
So
either.
the last picture I took is a screenshot. It says, if I go on a vacation with you, we're going to have to toss a coin on who gets to post, because I don't want people putting two and two together.
I'm dead. I'm
Last
so
picture
dead.
I took. A meme. A screenshot of the meme.
What meme was it?
It's a,
Not because I like memes. I got like 1,000 memes on my phone.
it's a
Okay.
meme.
You gotta show the camera.
Because that's my mood. Probably 99% of the time, getting up from work,
That shit is silly.
paying bills.
That's always a mood, paying bills.
Damn,
And then I pay all my bills like for the month ahead at the end of the month. So like last week I paid all my April bills. I hope it's not another deep
What
ass
makes
question.
you a good friend? I genuinely care about my friends.
Same.
I don't really, I'm not like the friend that, I'm not the fake friend. I'm not the turn up friend. I'm not the, I am all these things, but when it all boils down to it, I genuinely care about your well-being. Not your, oh, you look good, but
Yeah,
like,
but
what's
like,
really
are
going
you-
on?
are you okay?
With you, for real, like, what's the matter? Or if there is anything the matter, what's the
What makes me a good friend? Like Mariah said, I care about my friends. Like if something's going on with you, I feel like I be feeling that shit. Like
Yeah.
if my friend is hurt, or like if my friend is going through something, I want to fix it. Like I be trying to do whatever I can to make the situation better, even if it don't have shit to do with me. I think I'm a really good listener.
Yeah.
Do I give good advice? I don't know.
I was about to say, I'm a good advice giver, I feel like. Yeah. Good advice. I'm down for whatever, so.
Yeah, same. Like I'm the friend that's always like, all right, we there. Like, what's up?
With the shits.
I'm always ready to have a good time. I'm like a big ball of fun.
It's like if.
Oh, okay. Should I share it? I'm gonna share it. I'll share it. I'm gonna go live again. Can I go live again? Hey, it's 100 people active live. Now you don't need to look.
But you're like a celeb on here, so.
Girl, don't nobody be fucking with me. Like you see 100 people that was active and only 26 people
What
looked. And
percentage
ain't nobody
is iPad on?
9. And ain't nobody staying on there for real. Okay. Your turn.
What does
Yeah, put him in there.
Yeah, you need to be on camera.
no, you can't even
What does society deem is necessary but actually isn't? College.
definitely
College. You don't need that shit. Because
Um,
right now, if I had to do this all over again, wouldn't be here.
thing necessary. Yeah, probably college or money. An abundance of money.
Yeah, abundance of money. Because you definitely need money, but you don't need a whole lot.
Yeah. So you gotta find your balance.
I think like society's family buildup isn't necessarily like the way society thinks a family should look.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's not necessarily, or like having your life all the way together at a certain point.
Yeah.
Like that's not necessary.
Because right now, I'm only 21 and I feel like I'm racing the clock. And I ain't even started my life yet. But I already feel like I just have a lot of my own. What's another thing? I would say marriage. Marriage isn't necessary. And marriage is a whole, like marriage and like the whole family dynamic was only created for like money purposes.
And white people.
And white people.
Yeah.
And
Black people, keep that in mind.
literally like all that shit,
Marriage
the system
started
done
here.
none of
Now
that
think
shit
about
before.
your black
Martise, fuck you. Oh, that, yeah, I said that on, I forgot, I be forgetting my word too. It's okay. But, I feel like, and don't get me wrong, marriage is good in some aspects. I feel like marriage is a big thing in the aspect of a children. Because if you think about it, humans are not monogamous. Like, I was just listening to the Horrible Decisions podcast today, the episode with Andrew Schultz, and he was talking about, like, if you look at, all animals, and humans are animals. I don't care if y'all don't think we're animals or not. We're some fucking animals. But all animals except for like 2 are not monogamous. Like penguins, humans, and it's something else I think are the only animals that mate for life. So monogamy is not really a natural thing. If you look at like ancient societies, if you look like in his just looking in history, monogamy is not something that was natural. Monogamy is not something that, ooh, Mariah, somebody sent you some heart eyes.
Hi. Thank you.
But
I don't know who that is.
yeah, it's just it don't read.
Who is that?
He used to go here.
I don't have my glasses on, so I can't even see you.
I'm so dead.
I can't even see who that is.
I don't know.
Let me pick another question. Oh, good enough.
Yeah, I'm picking up one.
What was yellow again? What was yellow again?
My what?
What was yellow again?
Oh, yellow is a random question.
Do you believe in aliens?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I believe in
Slightly.
ghosts,
It-
aliens.
It just doesn't make sense to me that why Earth? Why is Earth the only planet with people on it, and why are we the only people? Like, why are we the only type of life form?
I feel like we are.
We can't be.
Nah.
And then it's like there's UFO sightings. That shit is real. Like,
A meteor just fell out the sky in like
Where we
Florida
at?
or some shit like that. Like fell straight out the sky. This was last night.
last night.
Last night, yeah. So
What if I'm an? I might be an alien. I can see it. But I got it. Like I said, you just can't tell me that we're the only people here. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
it's too many conspiracy theories.
And yeah, it's too many conspiracy theories. Shit just don't add up. It's not making sense. All right. Biggest regret / anything you take back or do over. Spending a lot of money on bullshit. Driving drunk that day I got my DUI. Giving a lot of these raggedy ass niggas time. I gotta stop smoking. No, I don't. Why I gotta stop smoking? Yeah. What do y'all regret or anything y'all would take back?
Biggest regrets? I don't know. Just being like not thinking. Like, when
Yeah, like,
I almost went to jail. Just wasn't thinking.
it's just a lot of shit that if I really would have sat down and thought about what I was doing.
Where I went and did it. Yeah.
Yeah. Just make more conscious decisions.
I think I don't really regret much because I always learn something from those bad decisions. So
Yeah, and that's
I
a
don't-
great way to
I
look
don't
at it
think-
because
I don't think I regret anything. I just wish that things happened differently.
yeah.
But bad decisions are always learning decisions. You always learn something.
Yeah.
Or bad decisions are always learning opportunities. So
Yeah. That is true. Very true. All right, what time is it? We can do like, depending on what's next, we can do like 1 or 2 more.
I don't feel like I'm supposed to look in the box when I do. Like at the,
What's happening?
can you separate the artist from the art? we just
Talked about this.
No.
No.
No. Oh, yes and no. Yes and no. Because you
Yeah.
made a good point. Yes and no. Yes and no.
Yeah, I think yes and no. Just because, like I said, with the incidents of like, okay, 2 perfect examples. R. Kelly and Michael Jackson. I feel like even if Michael Jackson raped those little boys or did what they say he did,
And that documentary about him,
was sketchy as fuck.
it made me cry. Cause it's like, let that man be dead.
I see both sides. I think in that situation, all things could be true. I think they could be trying to take a black man down. I think that he was a fucking creep. I think that he did have a lot of psychological issues. Like, I just think all of the above. But in incidents like that, like, because there's people that cancel Michael Jackson. But one, he can't ever be canceled. Like, he's the biggest entertainer the world has ever seen. But like, with an incident like that, a lot of the music that we know and love from Michael Jackson was made before he was doing the creepy shit. So it's like, you gonna cancel I Want to Be Where You Are when Michael Jackson was singing when he was 10? Are you gonna cancel a 10-year-old? And then also with incidents like R. Kelly, like I just said a couple of minutes ago, in incidents with R. Kelly's, all his music is about sex. And we see what type of girls he fucks. He fucks little girls. So it's like he's singing about fucking a little girl, and I just can't listen to this anymore. But it just depends. It really just depends on the offense and what the art is. I'm going to be honest. And maybe that makes me a hypocrite. Maybe that makes me things be subjective. But, hey.
It's definitely subjective. Because, like, I feel like now more than ever, it's hard to separate the artist from the music because, like, the artist is so exposed now.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna take NBA Youngboy, for example. Now, just because of social media and everything, he's out in the public, whatever, boom, boom. Like, 20 years ago, if he would have had herpes, nobody would have ever known.
Nobody would have known. Nobody would have
ever
fucked
known.
with
He
him.
has herpes.
But, yeah, he got it.
He got herpes all types of bitches tattooing him. I mean, herpes ain't nothing but a skin disease, but still.
Or even like, okay, boom, like a lot of artists from the 70s and 80s, like if something came out now, to was like, or the OJs was beating bitches back in the day.
Cause they probably, yeah. Or like James Brown, for example. James Brown, how he was having shootouts, beating bitches up, or David Ruffin, or
he was
like all of them wild ass niggas, like they did what they had to do. Not that they did what they had to do, but I'm saying like they did what they did.
Shootouts?
That nigga was a
Google, hold on, wait till we done recording. Did you read that whole essay? Did you read the essay or hear about the essay?
Mm-hmm.
James Brown raped a woman and tried to kill her. And it was this whole thing on CNN, bro. It was a 3-page report, bro. It took me like an hour to read. It was like a whole low-key, a short book.
It was another guy,
like,
I think he's from like the 60s. He got his bitch took and he walked in the club and shot at the nigga that took his, and it was another singer.
It was Sam Cooke. Was that Sam Cooke and Otis Redding? I think it was something like that. Yeah. And then James Brown took one of Otis. Like all them niggas that, bro, all them old ass niggas was used to be wilding. And I just feel like, and that's another thing. Cancel culture. People be trying to get everybody out of here for anything. Cancel culture is too much. Like, don't get me wrong, some niggas need to be got up out of here. Like R. Kelly, cancel. Bill Cosby, cancel. Who else can I think of this canceled that really needs to be canceled? I'm trying to think of who else that really deserves to be canceled.
Just period, or?
Because I'm thinking about the Daniel Caesar situation, and that he raggedy as fuck. Do we cancel him for being raggedy?
What did he do?
I only like one song from him, so he can go.
What did he do?
So Cardi, I don't feel like Cardi needs to be.
It's not okay.
It's not. He was caping for Yes Jules because it was a video. Yes Jules was on some podcast where she was talking about Karen Civil and
I'm so wow.
Yes Jules is some okay boom.
Yeah.
She a social media bitch. She living in Miami. She got on because she was affiliated with LeBron some way somehow. Don't remember her. I don't know the specifics, but she is always doing the most, and she looked like Logic, the rapper, literally just like Logic. But she got a fat ass. She a white girl with a fat ass, so everybody like her. And she is a culture, like she appropriates the culture. Like she broke up with her boyfriend one day and posted a shirt. Like her and her boyfriend broke up, and it was a shirt that was like niggas be lying across the chest. And she posted the shirt on Twitter and was like, "Hey y'all, is it okay if I wear this?" Like you white bitch, you fucking know you don't got no, like no. And then she's always saying fried shit. I can't think of nothing else that she's done, but she just always saying and doing some fried shit. And he was really caping for her. Like, y'all don't know her. Y'all don't know her personality. Like, this bitch is always doing some dumb shit. Like, ain't nobody about to fuck with her. But like, incident like that, like, and then it got even deeper than that. He got to saying, we should want to be like white people. Why do we hate white people so much? And he was saying we need to get with the winning team, talking about white people. An incident like that, maybe he deserves to be canceled because it's just like you raggedy bitch.
You take it from capping for somebody.
Yeah, like you're caping for somebody, and you take it from that to saying we need to be like white people, and why do we hate white people? We hate white people because they've been raping us and beating our asses and mentally raping us, physically raping us, spiritually raping us. For 400 plus years, like centuries, and will for the rest of the time because white supremacy will never cease.
No, let's talk about that. No, I don't want to.
Oh yeah, we gotta cut. All right, y'all. By Instagram, not the camera. We got one more segment too, and the last segment is something that you should know, and I've seen this on Twitter. I don't know if y'all seen this yesterday, but it was on the thingy.
I think I seen
The
Why is my link not clicking?
You don't want my phone?
No, it's okay. I don't know why I searched it here. I should have put it on Twitter. Okay, The share of U.S. men under 30 not having sex has almost tripled in 10 years, the study finds. The Washington Post data reporter Christopher Ingram took a look at stats from the General Social Survey, which found that the number of people in the United States not getting laid is at a record high. The data also indicated that the number of men in the United States under 30 not having sex has risen from 10% in 2008 to 28% in 2018. Answering questions from readers, Ingram took a look at why this might be the case. Those numbers are the number of sex reported weekly is on the decline. And why is this happening is because, number one, the young male labor force population has fallen. Less work equals less relationships equals less sex. And two, alongside that, men in that age group are more likely than women to live at home with their parents, which presents obvious barriers to having sex. Because I know I'm not fucking on nigga in his mama's house. Like, it's just not going. And then another thing people were exploring is what if this has something to do with the Me Too movement, since all these rape allegations, since it's such a sensitive climate, men are just not approaching women. That might have something to do with it, but it doesn't necessarily agree. Sex is on the decline, so marriage and aging has something to do with that. Married people are way more likely to have sex, but less people are getting married, so that also might have something to do with it. And the share of young men reporting no female sex partners since they turned 18 has tripled. So people were having sex in their teens and stopped having sex as they age, or they're just having sex with other men. And 18 to 30-year-olds nearly or twice as likely to report celibacy as older people. So, yeah. And that's it for our episode today, guys. Do y'all have anything you want to shout out?
Shout out to you for being dope.
Shout out to Black Box.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Shout out your brunch.
Oh, it's not a brunch, but my Faith and Fashion Masterclass.
I thought it was a brunch.
It's around brunch time, so I can see why. There'll be food there, so brunch. But I'm having an event. It's a Faith and Fashion Masterclass on April 20th in the Student Center from 12 to 2. I'm having another event that same week for Forex and crypto training. So if you want to learn how to make money from your phone, that's the place to be. Yeah.
Anything you want to shout out?
No.
All right. Follow me on Twitter follow the show on Twitter and Instagram at The Black Box Live. And also follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Yeah But Nah. Want to shout out your socials again, guys?
Just follow me on Instagram, Mariah Diamond _ post cool pics.
She looking cute.
Yeah, disregard me right now. What kind of trash?
Follow me on Twitter at Will296_.
All right, y'all. I will see y'all next week.